In this video, we will look at some of the craziest waves ever. What you are seeing in this video is a natural occurrence called square waves. They typically occur on shallow coasts. Square or grid waves are created when two swells in perpendicular orientation collide or interfere, forming a grid-like pattern. You may be asking, what makes this seemingly innocuous ocean formation dangerous? Grid waves can be chaotic and create powerful rip currents that are very unpredictable. They destroy ships and will make light work of any unsuspecting swimmer stuck in them. If you find yourself in such a situation, don't wait to admire its beauty. Swim away as fast as you can. One of the best places for viewing, not swimming in, square waves is on the western coast of France on Ile de Ré.
Square sea wave is created by the interference between two opposing wave trains, which produce a sharp crest that appears as a square. This phenomenon is caused by the way the waves propagate and interfere with each other, resulting in the formation of a square shape.
Maritime technology has gone leaps and bounds in the last century. Thanks to learning from our failures in the past, we can now create ships that are 10 times larger and more seaworthy, meaning modern-day boats or ships are incredibly strong and mostly unsinkable. However, it doesn't mean they are immune to the whims of the sea. Take, for example, in 2021, a ferry was traveling in northern Germany when this massive storm decided to get close and personal. It is important to note that this is when Storm Ylenia was ravaging the country with 94 miles/hour winds. Despite the advice from the government to cancel trips, the ferry went ahead. Things were relatively peaceful when, out of nowhere, a massive wave broke through the glass and flooded this sitting area, to the surprise of many. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Most people often misjudge how powerful a wave is until the last second when they have the brilliant idea of running for their lives. That was the case of these guys along the seawall. They had more than enough time to leave the water edge, but none of them reacted in time. The wave was so powerful that it climbed over the seawall and nearly flooded the causeway, dragging motorbikes along its path. Thanks to the platform's unique architecture, no one was hurt. Boat riding with big waves is not always a pleasant experience. Waves travel with so much force, and most people don't realize how strong they can be. For instance, a cubic meter weighs a whopping 1 ton. Even small waves have tremendous power and can easily topple boats. If you are heading out in a stormy sea, you had better hope your boat is sturdy enough to withstand it. A cubic meter weighs a whopping 1 ton. Now, imagine how much momentum a wave carries. This is what happened to the boat in this clip. We see a boat trying effortlessly go over a few waves when it meets its match. This particular wave was too tall for the boat, and the force of the water pushed it back and capsized it. Cape Town is known for its good weather, but when a storm hits, it hits hard. It seems this diver was unaware of the brewing storm. They were driving peacefully when all of a sudden, a massive wall of water came rushing in, stunning the diver and washing over the coastal road. A wave of that height and power carries huge momentum and can do serious damage to bystanders and property. The ironic thing about the video is that this incident occurred during a drought that dried up the reservoirs of the town. In 2012, an Australian tourist took a trip with 2 locals to see icebergs in Greenland when a falling iceberg created a monster wave that almost engulfed them. Most people have never seen a glacier, not to talk of almost being submerged by glacier waves. These waves are caused by glacier calving. Glacier or ice calving is a phenomenon whereby large chunks of ice fall off the edge of an iceberg and often occur due to global warming. When large chunks of ice fall, the displaced weight creates a powerful outward flow known as the plunger effect. The waves can capsize boats and cause devastating damage. The most colossal wave ever recorded in history, measuring over 1,700 feet, was caused by the same phenomenon in Lithia Bay, Alaska, in 1958. Another reason it is a terrible idea to observe glacier calvings up close is that a different iceberg chunk can emerge from the deep and cause more damage. Take this clip, for example. As with other crazy waves in this video, If you see glacier calving, your best thing to do would be to turn the boat around to create a safe distance between you and the incoming wave. This clip is a subtle reminder of nature's magnificence and the adverse effects of climate change. In this world, there are surf breaks and there are surf breaks. One of the few things you can use to distinguish a great surf spot from a mediocre surf spot is its sobriquet. When the average person hears a name like Jaws, The End of the Road, and Point Danger, you know you are dealing with some serious stuff. That is the case for this surf break on our list. Welcome to one of the most thrilling and least surfed spots on Earth, Cyclops. Located off the western coast of Australia, this one-eyed monster, and no, not the one you're thinking about, is like none other on Earth. Did we also mention that it is the most gorgeous surf spot? The waves capture the light perfectly and glisten like sapphires. It looks like something Leonardo da Vinci would paint. What makes it so crazy is that it is known for producing some of the most perfect barrels on Earth. Beneath the pretty waves masks a scary truth. The Cyclops is extremely dangerous and powerful, and many pro surfers have suffered injuries in its waters. It is a reef break, and if you know anything about reefs, you will understand they are deadly. Wiping out on this powerful wave can send you to the bottom filled with jagged rocks and razor-sharp edges that can cause grave harm. The water is also filled with harmful sharks and urchins. Here's another instance of human negligence at its finest. We can't stress how deceptive waves are. There is always that set of people who get knocked down by waves at the beach because of poor judgment. This clip is filled with people like that. In this video, we see a wave deceptively creep onto the shore. The people standing at the pier seemed unfazed, with some whipping out their cameras to capture its beauty. Unknown to them, the bad boy of a wave was a grower and not a shower. In a matter of seconds, the wave maliciously invaded their territory, causing grown adults to run away like scared little preschoolers. One of the reasons this wave got overlooked was that people poorly assessed its characteristics, like its speed and volume, and the fact that it would surge as it gets funneled into a tight space. No, your eyes are not deceiving you. The water is glowing neon blue. The average person watching this clip would think this was special effects or something in that manner. No, it's not. We don't have the budget for that. The people of Southern California were just as shocked as you to see mesmerizingly stunning colors when the sun retired for the night. You may also ask yourself, is this some sort of natural occurrence like an aquatic aurora borealis? Bioluminescence means the emission of light by a living creature. In this case, the luminescent waves were caused by an unsuspecting sea creature. The colorful glow was caused by a species of algae called Lingolidinium polydra. The glow happens when the water is agitated. The ocean is undoubtedly the most destructive force on Earth, and now and then, it shows us its true power. This makes sea travel a severely dangerous venture, especially over long distances. Ocean waves are so powerful that they can literally break ships. This incident occurred off the coast of Turkey. The keel of a cargo ship was split in two due to the immense power of waves. The onboard camera captured the shocking footage as it happened.
Mayday, this is not the vessel army. Mayday, 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 my vessel broken. My vessel, mayday, army.
You can hear the crew send distress signals to nearby emergency rescue and evacuation boats. A rescue boat got to its location after it sank. They saved the crew members, but sadly, 3 people lost their lives. A firm reminder of the dangers that lurk in the seas. If you loved this video, please give us a like, share, and comment on what you found most interesting. See you in the next one.